Hello, good afternoon.
Hi.
I'm from Blessing Hamet's blog, and this afternoon we are finding out public view on the issue of a woman marrying somebody she's older than. You know, today some people say it's very wrong, that it contributes to marriages not lasting for so long. But what is your own view on it? Do you think there's anything wrong with it?
To me, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Okay.
Why? Because, as you can see, I'm a Christian, I'm a born again for that matter. To me, I believe if they're actually meant to be, if it's a destined thing, like they prayed and God told them, yes, this is your right partner, no matter the age, it doesn't matter. The main thing is that there should be love. There should be, that love among the two of them. Once the love is there, I don't think there's any problem with that. Age is just a number.
So are you telling me that if you have a son and he comes home to mama to introduce his wife and he brings to you one, somebody older than he is, then it's even very obvious that this lady or woman is older than him, you accept them with both arms?
Actually, at first, I won't really accept. But the main thing...
Why? Why won't you accept, since you earlier said there is nothing wrong with it?
At first, as a human being, I want to complain. I want him to give me his reasons. But if I find out that his reasons are genuine and the main part, they are both, the woman is a born again Christian.
So why would you initially not be comfortable with the idea?
At first, as a human being,
there must be a reason. Why?
Yeah, as a young boy, you ought to look for someone your age and why that area. I want to ask questions and know why. Then, like I said, if he gives me a genuine and good reason why, and to me, if he said, I prayed and God led her to me, I don't have a problem with that. So, where I'm going to have problem, if the lady is not actually a Christian, if she's not a born again Christian, that will, show as a reciprocate back the love to him. If she's just there for one or two reasons, that's when I will have a problem. But once he said, I'm being led by God to her, I don't have a problem with that. As a Christian, and as the word of God said, a man will leave his father's house and will cleave to his wife and they will become one.
But don't you think it's going to be difficult for the woman to be submissive? This is somebody you're quite older than, and then you have to be submissive, and maybe he comes shouting at you and you just like, this is my younger brother's age mate. What's all this?
Okay. Remember, like I said before, I'll ask if he gives me a genuine reason. I'm not living with them, they're going to live together. As a mother, I'll tell him, do you know what you're going into? Look, I'll give him one or two reasons why this is what he's going to experience when he's married. Like, I'll tell him, this woman is not your age mate. At times, she wants to look at you as a small boy. She wants to ride or stuff like that with you. Are you okay with that? Will you be able to continue? Will you, I'll tell him, I'm not the one going in, you're the one marrying this woman. So are you ready to go through all this? Are you ready to stand whatever that comes? And if he tells me, I don't care, I don't matter, I love her, and she loves me too, to God be the glory.
But if you were to be asked on a normal situation, if you were to choose, would you rather choose your relative or your child or somebody close to you marry somebody that is older than he is or his age mate? If you were to choose, which one would you like to choose easily?
As a normal human being, I would love to choose someone of that same, not quite so normal age, but not the same age, maybe 7 to 10 years difference, but not really very old person. Because as a human being, like I said, everybody would want to grow old with their partner, see their kids growing up and stuff like that. So to me, I'll prefer the normal age mate thing. Yes.
Okay, rather than marrying somebody you are older than.
Yes.
Okay, but except if you don't then have the choice.
No, there's a choice. No?
There's always a choice.
There's a choice. No matter who you are, there's a choice.
Okay.
There's a choice, yes. You just can't go into a marriage.
So that means in other words, you really don't think it's really proper for a woman to marry somebody she's older than.
Like I said, as a human being, it doesn't sound well, because
it doesn't sound well. So you don't really think it's really okay. What has the woman been waiting for? For her to now marry somebody she's older than.
But like I said before, if my son comes home and he tells me, I have been praying, I've been looking for a life partner, and God is actually leading me to this woman. I don't care her age and all that. To God be the glory. He's the one going to live with him. And besides, if truly it's actually God that's leading him to that girl, I believe there will be a blissful and wonderful marriage.
All right then. Thank you so much for granting us this interview.
Welcome.